What's up, VR gamers? We are back with another epic matchup on Echo Combat Flamingo League. I am your caster, Coda Sleuth, and we have two teams going up against each other here. Sovereign Nation versus Quantum. I'm going to go ahead and get these overlays up for you real quick and give these teams the ready up in just a moment. Looking like Sovereign Nation's going to be on orange and Quantum going to be on blue. This is a capture point map, looking like they have chosen combustion. And overlays are up. Gonna send the ready ups right now. Have this match underway. Alright, ready ups are sent. So just gonna wait here just a couple of minutes or seconds and have these teams ready to go. While we're waiting, we're gonna check out the loadouts on Sovereign Nation and Quantum. Looking like a Nova Double Comet Pulsar coming out from Sovereign Nation with a triple det instant heal, a double heals, and a threat scanner. And we have a disconnect on Sovereign Nation's side. So good thing that neither team has readied up. And it's looking like they have Compass installed. Compass, the program created by Jonas, who is actually playing on Sovereign Nation, for instant rejoining. On Quantum's side, looking like we also have a couple of disconnects happening. And I believe we have a couple of new players on Quantum's side. And I do believe that I have checked the rosters, so everything is covered on that team. So very interesting that these teams have agreed for combustion. Perhaps there was a coin flip prior,
ready,
and one team choosing this. Combustion, a map not seen as often as before due to various issues with the game. Some people believe that Combustion has more crashes than other maps, and other people believe it's just about the same amount. So it's kind of a toss-up. We're going to see how it goes today, and looking like all players are finally loaded into the map on both sides, so we can finally take a look at what Quantum is running. Look like a double Nova Comet Pulsar, single det, triple instant heal, triple heals, and a threat scanner. So both teams running the triple heals and the threat scanner, and the like having some changes up on Sovereign Nation's side with Dazzy going to a phase and a arc mine. So very interesting there. See how that works for them.
Ready.
Both teams readied up, and map is going to unlock in about 10 more seconds. Gonna get my cameras up here, see how this match goes. We'll take a look at Sovereign Nation's launch.
Prepare to capture the point.
Sovereign Nation, a pretty powerful team in the league, and a false start there for them. So it's probably going to allow Quantum to get onto the map a little bit sooner, but not looking like it. And teams are going to meet up on the point with Krabby Shadow and Braymore down instantly. Jonas takes a dive off screen, followed by Parcel Force, taken out by Jock, giving him the double. Some mid-air battles taking place here. And Multicalm is going to be taken down, and Sovereign Nation has taken control of the point area. Point not unlocked.
Point unlocking in 5, 4, 3,
just as I
2,
speak,
1.
it is unlocking. Seeing a three-man stack over here with Jonas on the Comet trying to get himself a pick with that sniper. We're seeing a tunnel launch coming from Quantum, staying really tight-knit grip together, and we're seeing them get boosted on by two players of Sovereign Nation. Dazzy throwing out the instant heals, getting a little bit too aggressive there, pushing W a little too hard, and Sovereign Nation forced to regroup back on the point. Here comes a boost from Quantum. We're seeing a missed stun come out. It's going to actually make contact with Jonas, but it's not going to be capitalized on by Quantum.
Point captured.
Quantum has control of the point. They've taken out Jock and Jonas, and the last two players of Sovereign Nation running for their lives through tunnels, and they're not going to be chased down. It's going to be a soft reset for Sovereign Nation as they regroup. And Quantum about to hit the even mark of 30% with them. Quantum, a very fast map, and controlling this point, very difficult to do, as well as very difficult to take away. And we're seeing some debts come out from Multicalm. He's going to get himself, but he does take out Stody. And a 1v1 over here. It's going to become a 2v1. Instant heals are out. And Sovereign Nation grouping up together. But it's not going to be enough. And Jock gets taken down by Braymore. And to 3v1 as Dazzy gets taken out. And Quantum holding the point. Quantum performing very well here, and we're seeing Stody push in without the rest of his team. That's not going to be wise. He retreats with only half his strength left. And Quantum passing 70%. Sovereign Nation needs to do something here, or they will be down the very first round. Here comes a hard push. Jock and Braymore instantly down. We're seeing that Nova taking place, and Krabby Shadow gets taken out. That's a double for Dazzy. Jonas gets to pick on Multi, and looking like Sovereign Nation has the advantage here. Some contesting going on here. And Parcel Force is going to be staggered as Stody gets himself a kill, and Sovereign Nation back on the board. So that contesting, both working for and against his team on Quantum, as it staggers himself out, the team having to wait for him, but they did prevent a little bit of extra percentage points from Sovereign Nation. Kind of a toss-up on whether that's good or bad. We're seeing a 2-2 split come out from Quantum, forcing the divide from Sovereign Nation, and can't keep track of all the battles, and looking like Braymore's going to get taken out. It's a 2v1 on the hill. Krabby gets himself a pick, as well as another one taking out Jonas. So Krabby Shadow, a new player for Quantum, really working hard here for his team. Sovereign Nation still has control of the point, and Krabby's going to get possibly staggered out here, and he is with the long-range scatter shot from the Nova. And Sovereign Nation crossing 90%, having taken control of this map. We're going to see some last-second push. They're going to make it to the point in time, keeping that battle on the point, keeping it from going over to the 100%. Braymore and Multi are both down, followed by Parcel Force, and that's going to be the round.
Round complete.
Stats are up.
Orange
Eliminations
squad
looking
victory.
slightly in favor of Sovereign Nation. Not too far ahead. Quantum holding its own. Round 2 going to start up here in just a moment. We're going to take a look at Quantum's side on the launch. Point. The map is unlocking.
Prepare to capture the point.
Being a 4-man stack, pushing together. Going 3-1 split, now 2-2 split. Jonas is instantly taken out by Pulsar, Multi, Parcel Force, Stody, all instantly taken out there. But Quantum having the man advantage still on the 2v1, and they're not going to push in together. Forcing the heals to come out, Stody crabbing himself away, just barely surviving, and one player of Quantum pushing hard W.
4,
Can't get the kill
3,
and puts himself
2,
at jeopardy of
1.
being taken out himself.
Capture the
We're
point.
going to probably see a boost coming in from Sovereign Nation.
Point captured.
And I'm wrong. They're going to stack up on the hill, regroup. Looking like they're communicating to each other in close comms. Here comes a 2-man Nova stack attack to the hill. Raymond Krabby Shadow taken out instantly. Jock, Jonas, Multi, Dazzy. Everyone is dying. And only one player left on Quantum's side holding on to that point. Just instant kills everywhere. Sovereign Nation looking like they are respawning first, getting a hard boost. They're going to be attacking this point. It's going to be a 4v1. They're going to get a hard stagger if they can get this kill. And they do. Parcel Force is taken out. Battles all over the map. Braymore is down. Multi down. That's a pick for Jonas, Jock, and Jazzy individually. And they're going to do a hard boost out to the box, to the hill, trying to hunt down this last player. We're seeing a detonator going flying open. They are going to get a hard stagger on Crappy Shadow. And it's looking like Quantum just filing in one by one now. It's going to be a 2v4 on the point. They do get a kill on Josh. Multi's going to go down, and so is Braymore and Sovereign Nation holding on to that point, and I don't believe that Quantum captured the point there, so it's not going to be a hard delay on that respawn. But those two players were all staggered out, so the team having to wait for them. Here comes the launch. Jonas trying to get himself an early pick. Whittled that team down little by little. Going inverted on the ceiling. And they are going to push on him. Doesn't look like Sovereign Nation is going to be protecting Jonas as he regroups with them. He's going to get stunned, but it's going to be a no good. Here comes the push to the point. Braymore is down instantly. We're seeing instant heals and deaths coming out. Multi is down. Followed by Parcel at the double for Jonas, and Krabby Shadow followed suit by Stody, and that's the wipe and the round. Going to Sovereign Nation.
Round complete.
Taking a look at the stats, the eliminations heavily in favor of Sovereign Nation by the end of that game. With a decent showing from Quantum with a new player. Teams are going to be selecting a separate second map, and while we wait for that, we're going to send out to our sponsors. We'll be right back.
This is Pit, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
Alright. What's up, VR gamers? We are back. I am your caster, Coda Sleuth, and this is the second map on this epic matchup between Sovereign Nation and Quantum on ECFL, Echo Combat Flamingo League. I'm going to get these overlays up here in just a moment and send the ready-ups, and we'll have this map underway. It's looking like the team Quantum has chosen Surge for the second map, and they are going to be on defense first, with Sovereign Nation forced to deliver the payload on the first round. I'm gonna send the ready ups real quick and have this map underway. Before we do that real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick shout out to our sponsors. I'd like to thank Antlion Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, Mehmet, and Rebuff Reality. 5 sponsors for the epic very first season of Echo Combat Flamingo League. All 5 of these companies making VR products and putting up prizes for the very first season. So big shout out to all of them. Thank you very much, guys. Alright, gonna send these ready ups right now. And these teams should follow suit in queuing up. We're going to take a look at loadouts here on Sovereign Nation. On Surge, they've chosen the Triple Nova stack with a singular Comet, Triple Det Instant Heal, a Phase, and Triple Heals. And real quick, gonna check out the Great Flamingo race. On Quantum side, we got a Double Nova stack with a Comet and a Pulsar, Quad Instant Heals, Triple Heals, and a Threat Scan. So very different loadouts from both of these teams. Of course, one running defense and one running offense. And looking like number 79 is in the lead here. Braymore, the captain of his team, Quantum, going to win the Great Flamingo race. And I'm sure he's happy that he has a new player on his team that seems to be doing really well. So, both these teams overseas, EU and UK. And
match starting
Surge is going to unlock in 10 seconds.
9.
We're going to take a look
7
at
6,
Sovereign Nation's attack
5,
here.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the payload.
We're seeing one player,
Payload
Jonas,
mobilized.
with that sniper, getting on the payload, and a 3-man stack pushing out immediately, putting the pressure on Quantum. They want to get that first kill, and they get it. Krabby Shadow goes down, followed by Braymore. Parcel gets a pick on Jock, but the attack squad has a double kill, which is going to really favor them in their push. Parcel Force gets taken down as well, and they're pressing in hard, and Multicalm is going to be taken down. That's a full wipe against the defense
Delivery
squad.
accelerated.
And that's going to allow this first checkpoint to possibly be achieved on the first attack. We're seeing some respawns already coming in from Quantum.
Accelerated.
Slightly staggered out on the kills. Sovereign Nation putting the pressure hard. Krabby's going to go down again. Not staying grouped with his team, going to be his downfall.
Accelerated.
Multi gets taken out by a well-placed detonator from Jock, followed by Parcel Force, Dazzy, and Braymore.
Delivery accelerated.
With Braymore getting 1 kill on Dazzy. Not going to be enough. First checkpoint has been achieved.
Payload mobilized.
We're going to go through the bay doors here while we take a look at the defense squad's
Payload
hold here on
mobilized.
second point. Looks like some slight loadout changes on Quantum. We see a stun coming out from them. They've gone Quad Nova. Also see an Arc Mine. We're seeing a side attack, and it's going to be stopped. Stogie goes down, followed by Dazzy, and Quantum regrouping here and putting a stop to this push pretty early on. What they really need to do is push in on this payload as a group, and they're not. Multi's going to get taken out. Jonas gets a double with the Dead
Payload
and the
mobilized.
Comet, getting a long-range shot and a close-range kill. So that's going to put a stop to this strong defense here. Braymore gets taken down by Stody, and Quantum has lost their advantage on that double kill they had at the beginning of this checkpoint here. Seeing mid-air 1v1s going on. And Quantum really needs to regroup. We're seeing one player doing a flank, sneak attack, and it's going to be shut down. Multi, Dazzy, Parcel, Jock, Jonas all down with the double by Braymore, but Braymore gets refragged out by
Payload
Stody, keeping that point alive. And possibly will get this checkpoint all on his own. Rest of his team filing in.
Delivery accelerated.
Quantum respawning.
Checkpoint reached.
Multi's gonna get taken out immediately with a Nova shot to the face from Stody, and Parcel's gonna be left all alone out here. He's not even gonna try. He wants to be killed, but they are not gonna do it. They are forcing a hard stagger on him. And Parcel, not having a detonator, cannot take himself out immediately. He's stuck with that
Delivery
stun.
accelerated.
That's gonna give Sovereign
Delivery
Nation
accelerated.
a heavy hand here in this advance on third checkpoint of Surge. And a 2-2 split, 2 on the payload, 2 pushing out. And Sovereign Nation really putting the stagger on Quantum
Delivery
hard
accelerated.
there. Gonna give them a big advantage here. We're seeing a missed stun. Parcel's gonna get taken down once again. And looking like Quantum spread out all over the map. They were going for a flank, and 1v1s all over the place. Looking like a 2v2 over here now. And Braymore, Jock, Krabby, Multi all down. With a respawn already coming in from Sovereign Nation. Pushing in hard, going 2v1. Sovereign Nation putting the pressure on. Jonas is going to be attacked on the point. That's a big pick.
Delivery accelerated.
The defense squad is separated here. They do get another pick on Dazzy, and what they really need to do here is
Delivery accelerated.
jump on this point immediately. One player chipped down almost all the way. They're going to get the pick on Stody. I'm not sure if that was Dazzy or Stody. The kill happened pretty close together, but
Payload
Multi's going to get a
returning.
triple kill there before he's finally shut down by Jonas's Comet sniping. Quantum putting an end to that push. Sovereign Nation has a lot of time to work with here, over 3 minutes. They only have to get a very short distance of about 7.5 meters. Braymore gets taken out by Jock. That's going to give them man advantage. Jonas gets to pick on Multi. Now it's 4v2. Parcel goes down, and 4v1. This is looking like it's going to be the round.
Payload mobilized. Delivery
We're going to
accelerated.
see a last-second spawn, one player on
Delivery
Quantum side,
accelerated.
and some whistling coming out from Sovereign
Delivery
Nation as
accelerated.
they walk this payload right into the end of it.
Round complete.
Taking a look at the stats,
2 minutes left,
eliminations
round
looking
for casters.
about just under 3-1. A couple across the board, 2-1 in Sovereign Nation's favor. But teams are going to switch sides, and we're going to see Quantum on the attack. Going to switch up these overlays really quick.
Take your defensive positions.
And Sovereign Nation, the Great Flamingo race is underway. Let's go, guys. And they waited for their team. That's not in the great spirit of it. They're pushing each other off. They're boosting. Number 16 in the lead just ever so barely. They're not even gonna. It's a slow crawl. It's a pub crawl. I'm not sure if he even went all the way.
Should I complete the Flamingo race?
He's sitting there waiting for it.
Match starting in
Head back.
10, 9,
Flamingo race
We're hearing
denied.
Jock with
6,
open comms instructing his
5,
teammate to
4, 3.
go back into proper
2,
position. We're going to take a look at
1.
Quantum's attack here.
Stop the payload. Payload
Seeing a
mobilized.
last second loadout change coming up from Quantum. Going 2-2 split at the start. One player walking the payload out just a little bit of a distance. And Krabby and Braymore stacked up here, looking for an opportunity to boost out. And over here, we got Parcel taking out Stody, Jonas taking out Multi, some 1v1s taking place. There's battles all over the map
Payload
here.
returning.
Both teams going split.
Payload
Jock's gonna get himself a
mobilized.
double, taking out Braymore and Krabby. Point is still alive, still moving. Surprised to see Sovereign Nation not push in, and we're gonna see Jonas get out-sniped by
Payload
Parcel
mobilized.
Force there. Doesn't happen too often. Parcel, a decent sniper. Multi's gonna take out Jock. Multi goes down by Dazzy. Stody and Krabby getting taken out there. And Attack Squad in control here.
Delivery
Quantum
accelerated.
getting a pretty good push. They have a lot of time to make up for. The Sovereign Nation did finish the map. Seeing heals come out, but it's not going to be enough. Parcel's going to be taken down. Jonas, Braymore, Krabby, all down.
Payload returning.
With Jock getting a second kill after finishing off Parcel Force at the start of that. Going to be a hard reset for Quantum. And seeing a loadout change, triple det instant heal coming out from Sovereign Nation. On Quantum's side, quad det and double heals and double threat scanner. Both teams not advancing on each other, and Sovereign Nation. Oh, here comes the boost. Dazzy goes down. That's a big pick for Quantum. They have man advantage now. Braymore is chipped down a lot. The heals are out. They need to push in hard on Sovereign Nation right now. This is their moment. They're just allowing Sovereign Nation to get back their tac mods and ordinances and to get that last player back in the game.
Payload
They're not even getting that payload moving. Finally have it moving. And the fourth player is back for Sovereign Nation. Jonas is going to get a massive snipe on Parcel. Revenge from earlier.
Remaining.
Dazzy takes out Multi, and it's looking like Quantum has squandered their opportunity as
Payload
Stody takes out
returning.
Krabby Shadow, and they're going to push in on this last player. Get the slight stagger with 15 seconds left to go. Quantum had an opportunity there, and they just did
10,
not get aggressive
9,
enough.
8,
We're going to see a last second push.
6,
They need to get on this
5,
payload.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get that overtime, but it's not going to be enough. Krabby and Parcel are going to be taken out immediately.
Defense squad victory.
And Sovereign Nation is going to take the map and the match.
Corky's fucking.
Taking a look at eliminations. About 3-1 heavily in favor of Sovereign Nation by the end of this map. So that's the game with Sovereign Nation 2-0 over Quantum. We have more matches coming up today, so stick around. I am your caster, Coda. And I'm going to send it to the outro. I'm out.
We are